We are live. Oh, man. Another day, another day. More work to do with these dogs. How's everybody on this Thursday, man? Let a couple people get in before we start rambling. We're gonna be teaching Boots something new today. Come on, Boot. So before we start with anything new, we're just gonna do some of the basics. We're gonna go back to reintroduce the clicker. I mean, not reintroduce, we're just gonna start working with the clicker again, because when we are teaching the dog something new, we wanna make sure he understands that he's doing the right thing. That's one of the reasons why I like the clicker. So we'll just do a little light obedience, sit. And when he's doing the right thing, he gets rewarded. Free. The click does not mean the command is over. The click means you're doing the right thing. Continue to do that, and the reward is going to come. Left. So we're cleaning up his heel a little bit. Down. Free. Good boy. So we went to the horse and dog trial today, and training, and she told us have to send, hey, that we're gonna have to send him to a cone. So we're gonna be working, good boy. So we're gonna start teaching him how to get to that cone. How to get to the cone. So again, we're just getting some light obedience to make sure his head is in the right spot. Sit. Left. Relax. Tuck. Left. Let's go. Free. Good boy. So we're just starting out getting him in to some position, and I'm marking his behavior when he's not doing all that dumb barking. And again, for y'all just joining, the click doesn't mean the command's over. The click means, oh, you're about to make me fall, Boop. The click means you're doing the right thing. Continue to do that, and the reward. What are you doing, dude? He thought we was doing this one. And the reward's gonna come. That's one of my favorites. Shout out to John for putting me that way. Free. Good boy. Good boy. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, Boot's a pretty boy, man. So like I was saying, we're gonna start teaching him something new. I don't know if I want to teach him to go to the cone. To go to the cone and touch it, or just start going to the cone area and then down when he gets there. So we're just gonna start with something simple. I'll probably just get him to touch it. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in. All right, so this will be more or less free shaping. Let's see. Yes, good boy. Touch. Yes, good boy. And then, so Boot is a pretty smart dog. Touch. Yes, good job. Well, I think this is gonna be a little easier than I thought. But we're gonna have to be able to send him while I'm top of the horse and send him to the cone and do something. Touch. Down. So when he does the right thing, I'm clicking and marking it. Come. Touch. Down. Free. Good boy, good boy. Having a line of communication with your dog is very important. And you see, I'm just talking to him. I'm not yelling, I'm not screaming. And when he's doing the right thing, we're marking those behaviors. He's a good boy. Free. Back up a little bit more. Touch. Down. Touch. Down. Free. Yes, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Now, we're not working on the backflip today. We're not doing the backflip today. That is coming soon, though. We do got to teach him how to do it. So now, let's see if we can send him to 2 different cones. I thought this was going to be a little bit harder for you. Let's see, work on this directional. So we're going to start close. Down. Yes. Go. Touch. Down. Touch. Nope. Yes, come. Good boys. Touch. Hey, I didn't throw anything, bro. We're not doing find it. So this is him trying to anticipate what I want from him, like we're doing a searching pattern. Look, come. He's literally searching like he's doing some coding. Touch. Down. Touch. Down. Free. Good boy. Let's see. Keep working with the boy, mixing it up on him. Y'all still see that cone over here? Touch. Down. Come. Good boy. Left. Touch. Touch. Nope. Yes. Down. Touch. Down. Free. Yes, sir. Good job. Good job, bubbles. So we've built a lot of communication with Boot, but we're just showing him what we want to do, and when he does the right thing, we mark his behaviors, and he wants to work. So he's a thinking dog. So now we're going to try to make it just a little bit harder for him. Let me grab a... See if he's really understanding the concept of what we're asking, or is he just going through the motions? So move the cone over there. Let's see. So we'll have that one there. Man, y'all hit that like button, man. It doesn't cost you anything. It does not cost a penny to hit the like. So we'll put that one there. We got the other one over there on the bridge. The Dalmatian, she's in the house. She's chilling. All right, let's see. Come. Touch. Down. Good boy. All right, stay. Touch. So I think it's fair to say that he's understanding this concept, and now we're just gonna have to keep making it a little harder and a little harder for him, because the cone's over there. He'll come to this one, and then he'll go to this other one as well. Look. Touch. Down. Good boy. Touch. Down. sometimes you have a plan and you think it's going to be a lot harder and you're going to have to do a lot of work with your dog. And then they show you stuff like this and it's like, cool, man. I love this. I really enjoy when stuff is easy because I thought it was going to be a little bit, a wee bit tougher. So, as y'all seen, man, it's nothing special. We're not coming out here forcing these dogs to do these things. Touch. Touch. Down. It's just simple communication. So now that he's worked on that, like I said, we just got to do more reps with it. I got to be on the horse and being able to tell him how to go to the different platforms and different jumps and things. Oh, that's what we're going to do next. So we're going to set up some jumps for him so he can get used to jumping on command from a distance. That was one of the things he was struggling a little bit today on. He was trying to jump over the side of it versus the middle. So we're gonna adapt the two things with him jumping and the cone so he associates getting. But how is everybody today, man? It's a nice Thursday. It is a long Thursday. But it's like, what else are we gonna do? We're gonna work. We're gonna keep making these dogs better. We're gonna keep sharing content with you guys and showing you that it's not always 1, 2, 3. So this is a bad example because it looks like it is 1, 2, 3 with the little Buddha. So, but now we're gonna see if we can get him jumping and then going to touch the cone from a wee bit of a distance. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Touch. Nope. I think we're doing odor work. Nope. See? So this is the confusing part. He's not understanding what I want him to do. Up. Touch. Yes. Down. Free. That's what I want you to do. Come here. Okay. Up. Touch. Down. Free. Good job. Now he's getting it. Ready? Up. Touch. Nope. Nope. Up. Nope. Come here. Up. Get down. Good boy. Free. Good job. Good job. And yes, he's anticipating. He's trying to cheat. He's going here. He's like, I've gotten rewarded for downing at these different items. Is this what you're wanting me to do? So you tell the dog, no, that's not what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do, which is going to the cone. Now you have to go with the cone. Let me see what this comment says. I'm not sure I understand that question. I don't understand the question. Can you reword it, rephrase it a little bit, my man? Or if somebody can understand it, break it down for me. The point of the clicker, it means you're doing something correct. Continue to do that behavior and the reward's gonna come. The click doesn't mean you're done. The click means you're doing the right thing, and if you continue to do that, the reward's gonna come. So it's the same thing if I'm asking him to left. When he gets in that position, I'm gonna click. It doesn't mean he's done, it means he's doing the right thing. So now when we're moving, if he's still, so that's wrong, nope. So we're not gonna give him a click on that. We're going, he's doing the right thing, paying attention, he's focusing, we're clicking. Free. That's when he's done. And I click at the end as well because I want to mark that free. I want the dog to understand that he is done with the position. He is done with that command. Especially when you have sensitive dogs that are super high drivey like Boot. I don't want to correct him and I don't want to get on him when he's doing something wrong, like you saw, going to the bricks and downing. That's not what I was asking. And if I would go, no, don't do that, and the more frustrated I get, or the more frustrated you get when you're working with the dog, your voice changes. And if your voice changes, it's a completely different command to the dog. And if you do have a handler sensitive dog like Boot, if I get a little upset, he's, oh no, I don't know what to do no more. I don't know how to sit. So the clicker came in handy because I want him to be high energy. I want him to be quick. I want him to kind of anticipate what I'm doing. But I don't want to take that out of him by correcting it. So that's where the clicker came in handy. So again, when he gets in these positions, the faster he gets there, the faster that reward comes. When he does the right thing, he knows he's waiting, down, sit, spin, free, yes sir. So that's one reason why I use the clickers. And if you don't have the clicker, you can just use your mouth. You can give him one of them. Boot is an Australian Shepherd. Man, I don't know if there's an IQ test. It's probably just as many commands that you can teach your dog. And it's just how much time that you want to spend showing them what the commands mean. Man, I know a dog that has like 100+ commands, like legit. But I think it's just how much time that the people want to spend with the dog. And of course, I think herding dogs are going to be a little bit more quote unquote intelligent than like the pits and the Corsos and the Mastiffs and the Danes and dogs like that weren't actually bred to listen to people. And I think that's where we're basing intelligence on, how well they listen to us. Because there's dogs that are intelligent enough to figure out how to climb a wall and go grab a tug, excuse me. And there's some dogs that aren't intelligent enough to do that. So what are we basing that intelligence IQ test on? What up from the Boot? What up from the Australia? What up from Florida? Watch out for Florida, man. Yeah, working dogs are fast learners. Shout out to the Marines, man. So let's see if we can get a couple more of these jumps in. And we're going to post a video from him working today out at the horse barn. Left. Up. Touch. Nope. So I'm messing him up now. I'm giving him too many commands. Up. So sometimes as a handler, you do a little too much talking. Sometimes we just got to let the dog work. And if you show them the dog what you want them to do, there's an expression that every handler is going to tell you. It's going to say trust your dog. Especially if you put in the training and you spend the time, they're going to be there for you. So we're going to back up a little bit more. Up! Nope. Come on. Up! Nope. Nope. Up. Nope. That's wrong. Come on. So let's get a little closer. Up. So on this one, I'm not going to pay him because I had to repeat it too many times. Come here. So, again, this is when Boo's acting like a bum. No, come on. That's not right, dude. That's not right. Come on, man. You got to do it right. Up. So on this one, I will pay him. And I'm going to come all the way over here and pay. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know you're trying. You're thinking this is hard, huh? You're used to doing super athletic stuff where you didn't have to really think about it. You just react, huh? But now you got to think and use your little head. You got to lose your head, huh? Free. Up. No. No. Not. Come on. That's wrong. It's crazy. So, like, literally 2 steps. If I go 2 steps forward. Up. Nope. Not. dropping, I promise. Come on. Up. 9. Come on. Not right. Figure it out. Do the right thing. Up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So then when he does do it, you want to have a big Super Bowl party. Yes, a good boy. Yes, a good boy. Yeah. So the dog understands that they are doing what you want and you appreciate it. If the dog is working for you and trying, and he's trying, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. He tried. And that's all you can ask. And he ain't a stupid ass dog, man. He not stupid. He's a bum, but he definitely not stupid. He's just trying to figure it out. And this is something that he's never done before. This is literally the first time we've tried this. So you're seeing all of the mess ups. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all seeing all of the mess ups and how it could happen. And again, he's been out in the heat all day. He's real tired. So, come on, boys. Up. And just like that. He was having the struggles. We walked him through it. He's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. We worked him through his struggles. We showed him exactly what we wanted to do, and he figured it out. But if I would have started correcting him, got onto him for going over there, made it a big deal, got frustrated, he probably would have never done it because now he would have associated something new with me being upset. And then he's like, nah, I'm not going to do this because if I mess up, I'm gonna get corrected, and that's what we don't that's what we don't want to do with these dogs. If they're unsure about what they're supposed to do, correcting them is not going to help, especially if they have no clue on why they're being corrected. A dog will never resent a correction if they know why they're being corrected. So if I'm telling him to get into the left position and he does it, I can correct him for that because he knows exactly where that is. But something new like this, he doesn't know how to win this game. So if I start correcting him for trying, he's gonna stop trying because he doesn't know how to win. So whenever you're working with these dogs, you gotta make sure you keep your patience. You gotta make sure you keep your energy right. And I'm not gonna slide and say I don't get upset working with dogs and get frustrated and these kind of things. But you have to understand you're communicating with an animal who doesn't speak our language. He doesn't know what sit means. He doesn't know what bring. He doesn't know what these things are. So we got to make sure we teach. We got to make sure we train. And we got to make sure we test these dogs. One more for the road, Buddha. Come on. One more for the road. Bring. Oh. That's not the command I'm giving you. Oh. Oh, man. I was telling him to bring. Good job, Bubba. Good job, Bubba. Good job. That's what we like to see, booters. So let me find a tug or something for the. I think the wall's set up. We'll let them hang out on the wall for a little bit for doing such a good job. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on here today. Just a nice little short session with the booter, teaching them something new. We're gonna start mixing it up. We'll probably have the decoy out there and send him to the cone. That's gonna be a real challenge for Boot because when he sees a decoy, he starts getting real scatterbrained. So that'll be a fun one to watch and work the young man through. Now we did some work. We slowed his mind down. Now let's speed this boy back up. We just do a little white 6. 5.5. 5.5. But you know, he has to work just a little bit. Left. Nine. So y'all just seen him do it right. So now he's not wanting to do it right because now that tug's up there. Nope. Freeze, good boy. Left. Good job. Bring. Work out, Bubba's. Boot. Out. Down. 9. Down. You gotta listen, Bubba's. Between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, man. Y'all hit that like button. If Boo gets this next one, y'all gotta hit the like button. Look. Back. Free. Boo, out! Oh. See, when he starts doing that whine and stuff, he don't listen. Boot, out! Bring. Out! Bring. Out! Bring. Out! Down. Sit. Spin. Twist. Down. Roll. Bring. Communication is key, man. Communication is key. Eat, Bubba. Eat, Bubba. Out. Let's raise up just a little bit for you, booty. Boot, tuck. Nope. Yep. See, he's a bum. He was anticipating. He knew what he was supposed to do, but he's worried about that tug up there. He's worried about that tug up there. Bring. Out. Down. Sit. Spin. Spin. Bring. Out. Bring. Oh, that's a terrible bite. Come on, out. Bring. Come on, out. There, that's a little bit better. Being a bum, I know you're getting tired. I know you're getting tired, Buddha. Boots, the highest Boots got probably about 7.5, 8 foot. Hero can get about 8, 8.5. I think Hero could do 9, but sometimes he be acting like a bum. Bring. Out. So again, nothing too crazy. We had a nice little late meal session with them last night. They got some good work in. I just wanted to come out, do some obedience with the dogs. Nothing too crazy again. We'll probably end this session with just some Frisbee throws with them. I like pushing my dogs. I like conditioning my dogs. But you got to make sure that you're not doing it to a point where you're going to hurt the dog. And a dog like Boot, he's been conditioned his whole life damn near. So us coming and doing this and asking him to do a little bit more, I know he can, and I know his limits. His tongue's not really hanging out too bad. It's nice and cool right now. You see that? So he's ready to go, 100 miles an hour. Don't knock the camera over. Hey, what are you gonna do? Sit. Come here. Yes. Out. Yes. Good boys. Out. So that's Boot. Almost hitting the backflip. Yes. So we're gonna see if we can call him off of his favorite thing in the world. Boot, no! Bring. Go. Oh, that was a bad throw by me. It just has some teeth marks in it, so it doesn't fly as well as it should. Go. But little Boo got some boosters on him, man. Where'd he at? He had a couple of boosters even tired. Oh. Almost got it on the tip. Go. Yes. Good catch. Good catch. Bring. Let's do 3 more. No, bring. Go. Good catch. Oh, good catch. So we losing some daylight. We losing some light. How can you work on the out of them letting it go? Mama let it go and takes it right back. So when I teach the out command, I like to use 2 tugs. So he doesn't think that the game is over. He understands that the game gets better. And then eventually we just transfer over to the 1 tug once he understands that the game isn't over whenever you hear the out command. Oh yeah, go get it. Go get it. Good catch. So when you are first starting on the Frisbee, you want to focus on rollers. You want to get them chasing it. So you get them starting to come like around you, and then you roll it on the ground and get them chasing it, chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing it. Build up that drive. And then you'll start having him, let's see, you'll tell him to go around, yes, and getting it out of your hand. Round, yes. And then you can start giving him a word. I've heard some people say take, so it'll be round, take. Good. And then once you've done that, you know, a couple dozen times, then you get him to go round, yes. And just start very short. Hopefully I'm close enough to the camera so you can see all of this. Round, yes. But you just start short, whipping them out there, and then you break. And then you start throwing it a little further out, round. Having them go and get it. Come on. Round. Catch. And every time he catches it, you want to mark that behavior. You want it to be like, he just caught a touchdown for you. You're like, let's go, Playboy, yeah! The more fun you have with the dog, the more that they want to work with you. The more they're going to be tired and still want to go. So his tongue's hanging out a little bit now. I know he's still got a couple more in him. We're going to do 2 more, boo. Come on. Round. Go. Dang. You're going to give him 2 more. And then he's going to be done. He's going to be done. Go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Between a rock and a hard place. So we'll answer a couple more questions. And then we're going to get out of here. We're going to go get some grub. Come on, up. Come on, up. Hey, no, all the way. You bum. Come here. Relax. Relax, dude. So one thing I like about living out in the country, man, is them sunsets. You come out here with your ice cold beer, with your right hand man, and it's just peaceful. And then at night, the stars and stuff be lighting up. It's very, very peaceful out here. So, anybody got any more questions? We got some socialization series coming up, showing you what we do with our dogs when we go out in public. And it's never anything too crazy, man. At the very beginning, it's all simple stuff. Work on some sit stays, work on some down stays, work with distractions, work with other dogs. But you have to start all of these things inside your home. What's the dog doing? He chilling, he cooling himself down. So you'll notice his tongue's hanging out. He's pretty hot, he's pretty tired. But a dog like Boot, this ain't the first time he's experienced this. And it's not 100 degrees outside. It's probably about, I would say maybe 80-ish. It's actually pretty nice out here. So he's just cooling himself down. You know, dogs don't sweat, so they got to pant, cool himself off. And no, I'm not going to give him a bunch of water because he is panting like that. You don't want him to get that bloat. I'm in Texas, man. We're down in Texas. My dad was military, so we moved around a lot. But I would say I am a Texan. No, you do not give a dog water in this. When he's panting like this, if anything, you give him a cup of ice. Not even a cup of ice, a couple of ice cubes. Let him cool down. And then once he stops panting, you don't want him gulping in a bunch of air while he's trying to. That's how you get bloat. You don't want that. Yeah, that's how he cools himself down. The wider the tongue is, yeah. So he's pretty gassed right now. But again, it's not over 100 degrees outside. It's not super hot. But he just jumped down and went and grabbed the Frisbee. He was like, hey, can we do some more? Can we do some more? Come up here, bub. Up, up. Nope, all the way. Relax. So, yep. Well, this is my house, dude. Sorry, my front yard is just a playground for dogs. So, no, we are not drunk at a park, and we're not even close to being drunk. So, yeah, just an ice cold bear. That's just a playground for dogs, man. That's just a playground for dogs. Nobody's at a park. So again, my truck's over there. We got the wall climb down there. We got more obstacles. I appreciate it, man. We got some more obstacle idea. I want to build a zip line for the dogs where they have to be in a downstay while they stay on the zip line. We got a lot of ideas. We just got to keep executing, man. Just one day at a time. Nah. No flex, man. No flex, man. It's just the truth of the matters, man. Man, contact us. Go to Iron K9. Go to Iron K9 on what platform? All platforms, but DM us, man. I still gotta check my DMs from the guy last night. Oh yeah, man, I appreciate it. Hey, it's just the truth. You know, sometimes the truth is all you gotta do, man. And like I said last night, we're not on here trying to be negative. We're not on here trying to put anybody down or hate on anybody. We're just enjoying our dogs, man, and sharing information that has made me have a better relationship with my dogs. When I first started dog training, I got into it because I had a dog get hit by a car, and I don't ever want anybody to experience that. So if I can give some information, if I can help some people, you know, keep their dogs for a little bit longer, I think I'm doing my part. I'm not sure where Perryton, Texas is, but yeah, man, we can figure out something. Come out here. We can boost your dog's confidence. Each obstacle is a little bit more advanced than the last, and they all build on each other. So if your dog isn't good at one thing, we can work him through it, and then we can see what obstacles that he does have challenges on, and all of them are going to be a little psychological for him as well. So we got the wobbly platforms. They're suspended with chains, and the ground moves. So first we start getting the dogs on them, and if they're comfortable with that, then we see if we can get them to downstay, sit, stay, change position, and then be really comfortable. And then if they are comfortable there, we move them to trying to jump from one wobbly platform to another. And I got 3 over there. I'm gonna add a couple more, and each of them get a little higher and more off the ground. So they're gonna sway and wobble just a little bit more. We got a suspended bridge. We got the tire tunnel. We got the car door windows. We have different platforms at different heights as well, and they're spaced apart. So the dog has to jump up sometimes and far, then the dog has to jump down and far. We got these tubes over here. They're real slick. So if the dog hesitates and doesn't like commit to the jump, they'll slide back down. So yeah, man, we can build some dogs' confidence, man. Yeah, man, send me a message on Instagram. We'll figure out the logistics of everything. Yes, so everything starts with building the drive for the Frisbee, and start with rollers. So get the dog chasing it while it's on the ground while you're rolling it. Get them doing that, and that's gonna start teaching them, hey, I gotta run out and go and get something. And then you transition over to them taking it out of your hand. We'll probably do a long form video of it as well, breaking it down into step-by-steps. So that's one of the videos that we'll have to get for you guys as well. Yep, prey drive. Use that prey drive. I like a dog who has drive. We can do a lot of stuff with it, man. Man, no problem. That's what we're here for. Wait, we got into dog training. It's a lot of gatekeeping. People don't want to tell you information. And I'm like, look, I'm going to tell you everything that I'm going to do, everything that I did do. And the thing is, most people don't want to put in the work, and there's no cheat code to it. Yeah, there's going to be some trainers that say, oh, I can guarantee that your dog's going to be done in 2 weeks. And that's just not logical, man. if you're trying to teach these dogs everything, you're never going to have a finished dog. So even at 3 years old, Boot's still working on stuff. As well trained as he is, as much communication as he does, he still has issues. So if somebody's telling you that they can fix your dog permanently forever in 2 weeks, I don't know, you got to call some people's bluff, man. And some dogs may be able to do it. There are some anomalies out here, like a dog like Rocco. Yeah, he was finished, finished, quote unquote, in about 6 months. But he just had that dog in him. He was different. A dog like Boot took me 6 months just to get him to want to bite on something. So if I'm comparing Boot to Rocco, I'm going to be real frustrated. I'm going to be real discouraged. But if I'm comparing my dog in front of me to the dog that's in front of me, I'm going to be happy. Because, I don't know, everybody watching right now or people who's going to watch this after the stream, how many people have seen an Australian Shepherd do the stuff that Boot does? And I'm not saying the Frisbee and the duck diving and stuff like that, but what about the wall climb? What about bite work? What up, Kevin? What up, Kevin? So we're going to stay on here a couple more minutes. I'm getting ate up. I'm getting ate up by the skaters. The skaters is coming out, and y'all can't see me. It's getting dark out here. It's getting dark out here. Yeah, man, and that's the thing. You always going to be training on something, and the time that your dog does not listen is not going to be the time where you have the training collar on, where you're ready for it, you're ready to correct. So I'm glad your mom's dog didn't die though, man, because that's a scary thing. So exactly, man. And one thing, if you guys see videos on the internet that people are doing stuff with their dogs, where they're leaving their dogs on the other side of the streets and leaving them in a downstay, going out and doing things that you would see dangerous, ask yourself, is it practical? Would I actually do this in my life? Like, one thing, I don't really care about if I can leave Boot on the other side of my yard and go and do something else, because it's just not practical. I'm probably never going to do that in a real situation. Yeah, we'll do long down stays and we'll do long recalls and stuff like that. But when you're out with your dog, you're probably never going to be more than 20 feet. You know, in a real situation, this will probably be as far as he's ever away from me. So, no, I'm not going to train for something that's never really going to happen. I'd rather have a long down stay where I'm 5-6 feet away from the dog than having a 100-yard down stay, because it's just not practical. Yeah, man, if you send me a message on Instagram, I'll get to you, bro. I got you. But again, man, I'm finna go in here. I'll finish my burr. Mosquitoes is coming out here. Boot is tired. I'm tired. I'm finna get me some grub. But make sure you guys are subscribed. We got some more content coming out for you guys. Socializing dogs, what we would do, top 5 commands that we would do with our dogs, what we would do with a new dog. A lot of stuff, man. But again, we appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out Boot, learning something new. I think he's going to be good with touching the cone. We had a good day, got some good work in. Make sure you guys, oh, you don't have IG? What do you have, man? Or you can email me, iamstan90@gmail.com. iamstan90@gmail.com. Shoot me an email, bro. We'll talk. But y'all take care, man. I'm out of here. Y'all say bye to Boot. Bye, Booters. You did good, pig. But, man, we'll be on here again. Y'all take care.